Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Blind and the Special for Sunday night. I'm Pinkalo, the Special.
And I'm Blind Press, the Blind.
I don't know why I'm talking like Mr. Movie Phone right now, but I feel like it.
So you always talk like Mr. Movie Phone.
I am not Mr. Movie Phone. However, hope you guys like in the video I've watched. I can't get it off this loop. I can, but it's the fact that it's just amazing to watch. I love watching this video. It's great. But let's get that off the screen in a second. Let me just get my computer to not blow up. Go in transition, please. Please be a helpful transitioner. I don't want to have to get you any hormones. Thank you. Alrighty then. So how was your week, Blind?
Ow.
Ow is all you got?
Double ow.
Oh my god, we are so quiet. It's disgusting.
Are. Where's the camera?
It's right here. But why it's so quiet, I have no clue. Wow, that's amazing how low that is.
It sounds okay.
The sound is quality, but I can't. Hello, check, check, woo. Because, yeah. No, I've been having a weird problem with an audio issue, and it's not making me happy. I got gain cranked right up.
Well, the microphone will be here tomorrow, won't it?
What?
The microphone?
Oh, yeah. So I ordered the new mic, so this is the last night you'll have to hear us sounding like crap, officially. So we're gonna try and work off of it this way.
Slightly better.
Slightly, yeah, but that's because I just moved it closer. Now you're gonna have to move your chair about 10 feet closer because I put that against the wall by accident. Because we don't want the people to think we're...
Sorry for the scraping and the bumping and the thumping and the...
Oh, they can't hear that part.
Oh, yes, they can. Camera's that good.
Is it that good? Okay. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm good on the Audi. The Audi is good, yeah. The Audi is good, yeah. It's from Duck Dog. Okay, so we've got Johnny Blaze, Duck Dog, hi buddies. Costin, hello. Okay, so yeah, so I did order the snowball, an arm, and a popcorn filter thingy. So hopefully we'll be okay. Now, where did my news features go? So we got a little bit of a list today. I got about a dozen stories for us to go through today. But is there anything you want to talk about today at all before we get started? You know, let's see what we can do. I mean, you've missed a couple days. You were boo-booed and owied and sicky and pukey. You're now making sure we don't have baby, which is good. Is good, no baby, yeah?
Yes, it's good, no baby.
It's good, no baby. No baby, good. That means junk machinery, cut, good, yeah?
Junk machinery, cut, good. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I'm exhausted. I've had for some reason, that nap in the middle of the day did not help. It made it worse. So, yeah. You look miserable.
I do?
Yeah, you look miserable.
Oh. Well, perhaps I should fix that.
That might be a good thing, but who knows? All right, so...
format, housekeeping. For those of you who haven't seen my Twitter, the last Friday of every month now is going to be a call-in show. Because this past Friday showed that could be really interesting. So,
yeah,
once a month,
commies aren't allowed.
Once a month, there's, or we could make it a feature where we find different people to yell at the commie.
Well, you see, I still say, you bring communist in space, who is a legitimate commie. You take him and you take Turk. You put them in a live stream together. Have them talk. And in the middle of it, you throw up an ad for that stupid Adventure Communist game.
Oh my god! That game has to be a Poe.
It's a troll. It's got to be. Have you guys seen this? So there's this game that it's been out for like a year, and it's called Adventure in Communist. It's called Adventure Communist, and what it is it's communism without the genocide. You grow potatoes to share.
You don't know that.
You borrow land from your neighboring countries.
You're assuming that there's no genocide. You haven't played the game. You just saw the fucking flashy advertisement. You have no idea.
Well, the ad was terrifying. It really was, because it actually said, borrow land from your neighboring countries to farm. When has any communist country borrowed land from the nations nearby? I really want to know this.
I'm just trying to picture fucking Lenin or Stalin. Excuse me, comrade Croatia. We require this land over here, please.
Yeah, no, that is...
We will give it back to you next year.
You guys gotta look this game up if you get a chance. It's you grow the potatoes and give potato to everyone. This is True Place. It's a messed up game. I am not a potato. I am not a member of that brigade.
No, but your laptop is.
My laptop is not a potato. It's a tomato. Get it right.
It's an even softer, squishier type of...
If I throw a potato, it'll break a window. If I throw a tomato, it goes smush. What happens if you throw a laptop? It goes smush. Alright, so... I was trying to find another robot video to put up because of the drone one from last week. And I saw... forklift videos, and then I saw that one. That video kills me every time. Yeah, so that was 4 rows. You remember what the racking was like at the warehouse, right? At the one warehouse I worked at, I showed you the big steel. Yeah, it was basically 4 of those that fell down on top of this forklift driver.
Okay.
Yeah. So he could have been wasted. We could have just witnessed our first death on the stream. Cool. Huh? He could have died. We don't know. It could have been the first death on your stream for you to play.
I'm confused.
Not supposed to watch dead people on YouTube. You're not supposed to watch people die on YouTube. Oh, they don't like that.
Right, got it. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Too sober.
And I'm the tired one.
Too sober. Sorry. Here, let me just...
I am neither German nor Russian. I am not. The country my family is from is ruled by the Russians, but not with an iron fist. We share it.
Are you sure it's not ruled by the Turks?
No, because Russia's right next door with a gigantic Russian base in the middle. Like, in the middle of Armenia is a gigantic Russian fucking base. Big base. Why? Because of the war with Azerbaijan. See, that's the funny thing. There's been a war between Azerbaijan and Armenia forever. It's over the mountains.
Oh.
So it's, yeah. But anyway, so let's get right into the news. We can put the mic this way so I can have it. I think it's a directional mic.
You don't need to move it for you.
No? Well, of course not. I have to be loud. I'm loud enough to wake the children. Scottsdale man impersonates Maricopa County Sheriff's Officer deputy. Demands money from victim at gunpoint.
Sounds like a brilliant idea.
I typed in Arizona man and this came up. Scottsdale, Arizona. A Scottsdale contractor was jailed after being accused of impersonating a Maricopa County Sheriff's deputy, kidnapping and demanding money from a man at gunpoint. Scottsdale police report that on February 13th they responded to a home near Hayden and Cactus Roads. A woman called them saying her husband was being threatened by an armed man claiming to be a Maricopa an MCSO deputy. The police determined that 61-year-old Daniel James Huntington hired the victim to do some construction at a home that he owns. Did you catch that? He hired the victim. Huntington...
So, wait.
Police determined that 61-year-old Daniel James Huntington hired the victim to do some construction at a home he owns.
So he's posing as an officer.
Uh-huh.
And he hires some contractor.
Yep.
To do construction.
Yep.
And then he kidnapped the guy.
It gets better. Huntington was dissatisfied with the work and reportedly demanded the victim pay him $1,350.
Yeah, because that's how that works. Hey, contractor. I don't like your work. So write me a check.
Oh, hold on. So Duck Dog just said he was buried under 20-kilo blocks of cheese. His name seems Polish. I'm not surprised this happened now. Duck Dog, the original video from that said it was a vodka. It was a vodka plant initially. So, cheese, that'd be funnier. Okay, he then reportedly pulled out a handgun, chambered around, and told the victim he was going to shoot him if he didn't pay. Huntington had the victim contact his wife to bring the money, saying, "Your husband's life depends on it."
Is this a fucking movie?
Upon his arrest, police say they located Maricopa County Sheriff's posse identification card on Huntington. A posse? Wait, you guys still have posses in Arizona?
I was gonna say, did he get that card when he was a kid? He's held onto it this whole time?
No, posses are... That can't be real. It is an actual program. It is an actual program. The Maricopa County Sheriff's posse. It's a volunteer posse program. Once a quarter.
Huh.
So it's not really he was impersonating a cop. He was overstepping his bounds. But that's... And it was just reinstated? So the guy jumped the... There's an article here. Arizona lawmakers call on Maricopa County sheriffs to restore the posse pass. Is that like a pussy pass?
Yeah. Swipe here, and then we can fuck.
So it's like it's basically hiring it's like the Citizens on Patrol version of the sheriff's deputy. So the guy tried to live his life as if it was Police Academy 4. I think that Citizens on Patrol was Police Academy 4.
Awesome.
That's funny. Oh. Alright, so R.I.P. Arizona. Here's one. This one I sent to I sent to a special YouTuber, and I hope he does it soon. This is a dumb one. This will make your head hurt. You ready?
Okay.
Why is $350,000 in Canadian aid being used to send homeopaths to Honduras?
Because we don't actually care about the Hondurans and we're trying to kill them?
Doctors say... That first line. Oh. I like the first line. Doctors say homeopathy offers nothing and could undermine effective treatment.
No shit, Sherlock.
But this is the part that kills me. This is the part. This is an excerpt from Second Opinion, a weekly roundup of eclectic and under-the-radar health and medical science news, emailed to subscribers every Saturday morning.
I'm sorry.
But wait.
Words eclectic
Yep.
and under the radar should not be in the same sentence as health news.
On a CBC News article.
Nope.
You should see the picture. They got this one dude. Holy fuck, her face. Her face. Oh my god. Is my cursor on here? Okay, so if you guys look, I don't know if my cursor is actually on the screen. But if you look at this dude, okay? So he's trying to fill this eyedropper with water, right? And you can tell. And there's this Honduran lady in the bottom corner. And she's got a whole bunch of these eyedropper bottles in front of her. And she's just looking at him going... You know, senor, I think you're full of shit. That's the look she's got. That's the serious. That is the fucking look. She's got her lips pierced and her eyes looking cockeyed at the guy like, the fuck are you talking about, man?
Don't be stupid. That water's still not gonna work.
Oh, this is fucking hilarious. Oh, a group of women... Oh, fuck. Okay, here, I'm going to read this. A group of women is trained in homeopathic treatments in La Florida, Honduras.
A group of women is trained?
Is trained.
Well, I suppose since a group is singular, you can get away.
No, don't try to justify CBC's idiotic editorials. The government of Canada provided $350,000 to Quebec-based. There's the problem. What? So yeah, Chagas disease, American trypanosomosis, something.
What?
I don't know. Some Chagas disease is an insidious tropical infection. Ooh, excuse me. Try not to burp into the microphone. That begins with flu-like symptoms and can end with heart failure. That sounds like a heart attack.
Sounds like the flu.
Sounds like a heart attack.
Sounds like the flu to me.
The only proven treatments are a pair of costly pharmaceutical drugs.
Okay.
But a group of Canadian homeopaths say they can detect, prevent, and treat the disease. And the federal government is paying to take their remedies to sick Hondurans. Quebec-based Terre Sans Frontières is spending $350,000 in aid money from Global Affairs Canada, yeah, because, that's what that money's for,
wow,
to dispatch more than a dozen volunteer homeopaths to Honduras over 5 years.
How many fucking vaccines can $350,000 pay for, I wonder?
Of this drug? Probably a lot. I'm willing to bet. Probably enough to eradicate the virus or the disease. Homeopathy is an unusual choice for foreign aid because it rejects the basic premises of science, and it's practiced by people who are usually not medical doctors. No, they're usually chiropractors. Among its principles, water has memory. Like cures like. I sent this to a wonderful individual who his response was, "For fuck's sakes!" That's all he sent me back after reading the article. Oh, this hurts my brain because it rejects. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Among its principles, water is memory. Like cures like, and the more a substance is diluted, the more powerful it becomes. Which is the dumbest statement I have ever heard, and I've heard it more than 1,000 times already. This is fucking cancer. This is worse than cancer. This is the uncurable kind. Its practitioners often can't explain exactly how something so implausible is supposed to work. Well, most in the research and medical community label it pseudoscience. This is a national fucking paper writing about this bullshit.
In vague,
oh my god,
not derisive, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is fucking sad. Where are we here? That hasn't prevented TSF from securing a federal grant to treat and train Hondurans in homeopathy to prevent epidemics. Should be prevent academics. As well as opening 7 homeopathic, quote, dispensaries to provide remedies. Oh, poor country. How do we join this group for training? Get a Bachelor of Science in basket weaving and say you can cure people's cancer by carrying water in your baskets. I think that'll work.
Don't forget the alkali diet.
Yes, you collect alkali. Your basket provides alkali to the water, and if people only drink water from this alkali-based basket, it will cure their tiger syndrome. What is tiger syndrome? I have no idea.
It's what Charlie Sheen has.
Oh, this shit is killing me. This is the second story, and my brain hurts. It's just going to get more fun from here, people. The Gulp points to the fact that the World Health Organization includes homeopathy as part of its traditional medicine strategy. God damn it.
Bigala went quick
My
now.
brain! I'm having a stroke! This is fucking killing me. In response to an open letter from scientists and researchers, though, the WHO clarified that it doesn't support homeopathy.
Then why is it
homeopathy to treat infectious diseases such as tuberculosis, malaria, influenza, and infant diarrhea.
Then why is it in part of your fucking...
Because to shut these people up. Imagine the protests. If the World Health Organization didn't have a subsection for this group of special individuals, do you imagine the hell that they would probably have to put up with from these idiots?
Yeah.
But the downside is now it feeds into the narrative of, well, the World Health Organization recognizes homeopathy.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of finishing that sentence of, the World Health Organization cares about homeopathy to the point where it kills people.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds hard. I'd stay home and drink. Oh, exactly. Where am I here? TFS. I want to say TFS. Say it. TSF's other government-funded aid work includes sending dentists and eye doctors to Bolivia and Tanzania, but not to Honduras.
Fuck them. They can lose their teeth and go blind. And drink water and die of fucking whatever the fuck that disease is called. But let's save the Bolivians and the Tanzanians.
Montreal emergency physician Dr. Marie-Renée Belejolet, who is unfamiliar with TSF's work, said homeopathy should have no role in foreign aid. No shit. Is this really creating the impact that Global Affairs was hoping to have in Honduras? Probably.
Yeah.
And we're almost done. This shit's hurting my fucking brain. That person traveled to Honduras 5 times for research and helped the country's struggling health system, where there is just 1 doctor for approximately every 3,000 people.
God damn.
Wow. And we thought we had bad rates.
No
and the murder rate is among the highest in the world. Yeah, because they can't get doctors, so they just kill the people. I would never use homeopathy in Canada. No. If this is not good enough for my patients, I don't know why it would be good enough for Hondurans. It's not. Humanitarian aid missions modeled on something French have gained popularity among complementary health physicians, health practitioners, giving rise to groups such as Naturopaths Without Borders, Homeopaths Without Borders, Herbalists Without Borders, Chiropractiques Sans Frontières, otherwise known as Chiropractors Without Borders, and even Aromatherapists Without Borders. Oh my fucking god. How are these groups, Doctors Without Borders should just nuke every single one of these fucking people. That is fucking terrible. But this may be one of the first times Ottawa has funded homeopathic aid, and it should be the last fucking time.
Agreed.
Vancouver pediatrician Dr. Srinivas Murthy, I'm not kidding, it's Srinivas, and the last name is Murthy.
Murthy?
Murthy. Not Murphy, Murthy. Said he worries about the impact of Canada supporting aid, and that's not grounded in evidence or science. No shit. Homeopathy is not treating anything. I used tequila instead of whiskey. Where am I here? Murthy, several aid things, yada yada. Blah, blah, blah. The department also pointed at WHO's position on complementary medicines and said there was local interest in homeopathy. Kiss my ass. Okay, I'm canceling that cancer. I don't even want to talk about it.
So, this is going to sound incredibly racist.
Racist?
But does this mean that we should now start sending extra Santeria priests to Haiti to help them?
What?
Instead of...
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. I'm going to stop.
Okay, good. You might want to, because I have no idea. Santeria is not going to help them. It's... Okay. Oh, you killed your joke died. You murdered that joke.
Yes, I did.
Your joke's on the floor.
In pieces.
It's gone. It's bye bye joke. Bye.
Are we done?
No, yeah, of course. Ready for this one? So remember how we were talking about last week about the whole foreign brides are coming home, trying to come home and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get home. I don't like it here. Allah Akbar. You know those people. Well, dozens.
I was worried about sounding racist. Okay, never mind.
Hey, I can do this. I'm allowed. I get the pass. I have the blood that allows me to do this. I have my own Negro pass. But for the Sand Negroes.
Good Lord.
What? If you saw what we called if you saw what me and Ahmed used to call each other in high school, good God. Okay? The shit he was from one side of the desert, my family was from the other side of the desert. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So, homeopathy is the cure for stupid. Only the smart people will get the real medicine. How many without border groups are there, says Johnny Hellcat.
Too many.
Way too many. Hey guys, share the stream, like the stream, share the stream, do all that fun stuff we're supposed to do. And who knows, maybe... Okay, I need to clear my throat. Okay.
What the fuck?
What? Are you dying? Are you alive?
How is that a throat clearing noise?
Because I don't want to make anybody upset.
Mute them. Oh, if you mute, you might explode.
There's the problem. My system does not like me. It does not like me too much. All right, so you ready? So dozens of foreign ISIS brides are sentenced to death in Iraq.
Well, then they shouldn't have gone over there.
That's the truth. Wow, she's short.
Like, I hate to sound like a bitch, but fuck, don't go over there.
French jihadists. This is a picture of a woman in a cage.
Okay.
Basically, they have like a box that's like a cage in the middle of the courtroom, and you stand in the middle of the box. My guess is if you move anywhere from the middle of the exact dead middle of the box, judging from this lady, you get shot or stoned or something. So it says she's a French jihadist. She's on trial in Baghdad. Dozens of foreign ISIS brides are being sentenced to death in Iraq as the country exacts its revenge after 3 years of jihadi occupation.
Well?
Pleading that they themselves are victims, the women's, are given 10 minutes to beg for their lives before a judge decides their sentence. Woo! Yeesh. 10 minutes. Can you come up with a 10-minute plea speech? I mean, seriously, what can you say? That's a lot of time. Like, that's a Tonka apology, isn't it? Like, fuck. Whew.
I'm sorry, but no.
What? But talks.
You're gonna fucking go over there, and then you're gonna expect that when the actual government takes back over, that you and the other rebels are just gonna be, sent somewhere or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah. They are not bright people. So. Oh, come on, Bray. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Where am I here? Many of them find little sympathy with the Iraqi judiciary and locals.
Oh, what a shock.
And are despised for their support of their militant husbands, who tore the country apart between 2014 and 2017. No shit. How many of them actually remarried into the same war zone? I believe 2 of them are trying to come home now, because both of those husbands are dead.
Yep.
Nope. French citizen Jamalia Boutoutoua. That sounds very French. 29, appeared in court last month and claimed, "I thought I had married a rapper. It was only when we arrived in Turkey for a week-long, quote, holiday that I discovered my husband was a jihadist." The news did not exist before your holiday to Turkey? Oh. "I am a victim. My husband beat me and locked me up in a cave with my children, and I refused when I refused to follow him to Iraq."
Then how'd you get to Iraq?
But yeah, okay. Were you in the cave before you refused to go to Iraq? I'm confused by that question. She reappeared in court again last week alongside 14 other women. That's not dozens. Where she begged to keep her daughter. Well, she is among an estimated 1,900 French citizens and 40,000 foreigners who traveled to join ISIS's so-called caliphate in Iraq and Syria, and every one of them should be put into a pit and shot. I don't care if it sounds like hate speech, because it's not. It's, I don't believe you should leave your country to go fight with a foreign entity that does... Calm down. I'm going mad here. Yes, I am. I'm facing a death sentence or life in prison. No one tells me anything. Not the ambassador, not people in prison. Well, what did you do wrong? Don't let them take my daughter away. I am willing to offer money if you can contact my parents. Please get me out of here.
What?
That's an interesting I wonder how many. I bet you. I am willing to bet that if that girl were to contact her parents and say, "I need money to get the hell out of Iraq," they will say, "Fuck you."
Mm-hmm.
According to the paper, at least 40 women have been sentenced to death, where it's believed around 300 people in total with links to ISIS have so far been executed. So what have those 40 women specifically done? They must have done something pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that they're gonna... If we're looking at, what was the count I said above? 1,900 French citizens, 40,000 foreigners?
Yeah.
And out of all of that, only randomly 40 women are sentenced to death? There's something else there. Now then, more than 1,000 people have been placed in Baghdad jails after being identified as either members of the group or relatives of fighters. Oh. Most of the women are widowed, and many are the only caregiver left for small children born to terrorist dads. You know, sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
Last month, a court in Baghdad handed 19 Russian women life sentences for joining and supporting the terror group. Let's see, nationality does not matter when it comes to treason and terrorism,
nope.
People. Al Jazeera reported many of them. I need to make a gin and lime juice. Go for it. I did not know we were in Iraq. One said, I did not know we were in Iraq. I went with my husband and my children to Turkey to live there, and then I suddenly discovered I was actually in Iraq.
How did you...
See, it all comes down to, what is your self-awareness at this point? Even if you can't read the languages, you can tell the difference between Turkey and Iraq. Raqqa and Istanbul.
And even if you can't read, you can speak.
Yeah.
You can understand.
You know, the things are going above your head. They're on a flight to Istanbul. It's like, just, wow. It's aggravating. Like, it comes down to a self-awareness level, in my opinion. But according to Gloria Vagar, I'm not supposed to have an opinion, because we're not supposed to as creators. Mm-hmm. Okay, this one was great. See, remember Time's Up? The Time's Up movement?
Yes.
Okay. Did you hear about the CEO of Time's Up?
No.
Sexual misconduct allegations against Time's Up CEO Lisa Borders' son prompted her resignation.
Wow.
You'll fight for it until it happens to your own, then you realize it's a sham. When Lisa Borders announced her resignation this week as the inaugural chief executive of Time's Up, she cited a need to address family concerns that require my singular focus. Oh, what did Mellancamp say? You don't suddenly get to Iraq without knowing you left Turkey. I'm pretty certain there's a huge geological difference between the places. And they both are sand. One has a few more hills. I don't know. Ask the soldiers.
You'd have to do it. There would at least be a long fucking drive or flight. Not a very long...
There's just... All the signs should have been... Like, that's the thing. That's why. It's naivety. I think that's a word. Yeah. Borders, 61, did not explain the circumstances behind her abrupt exit. Which... Wait, that's highlighted. That means that's a link. Oh, rabbit holes. How I love the... Oh, crap. It's an LA Times thing. I might have to... I might not have read enough articles for the year. Which came just 4 months on the job. So she was 4 months doing this and this happened. But the LA Times has learned that Borders suddenly found herself at odds with the core mission of Time's Up because of a desire to stand by a man, her son, facing allegations of sexual misconduct. Borders stepped down 4 days after 31-year-old Santa Monica... Oh, I thought her name was Santa Monica. After a 31-year-old Santa Monica woman alleged in a Facebook post, fuck's sakes, Facebook, that Borders' 36-year-old son had been sexually inappropriate with her. People familiar with the situation, oh my god. A source familiar, people familiar with the situation, I guess they don't want to plagiarize Scribe's stream, who were not authorized to comment.
Then why are they commenting?
Ding! Said Borders, formerly the president of the WNBA Professional Basketball League, and former senior executive at Coca-Cola, quickly brought the allegations to the attention of the Time's Up board. The group, which seeks equality and safety in the workplace for women, then they don't want equality, and Borders, that though these people said, wait, the group, and border. Every time I see borders, I'm not thinking it's a person. I'm thinking it's the border.
Yeah.
These people said soon recognized that she was in an unattainable position.
So wait.
Alleged is now a career killer. It is.
People familiar with the situation who are not authorized to comment.
Yep. So why are they commenting?
So not only why are they commenting, but if they're not authorized to comment, how valid of a source can they possibly fucking be?
That's a very good point, dear.
Like,
did your brain break yet?
I really wish I could have gotten away with writing an essay and putting "just trust me."
Just trust me. Just trust me.
For my bibliography, just trust me.
That's very true.
I have people familiar with the matter. They're not authorized to comment.
Oh, that was funny as shit. Oh, so it's Celia Gellert. I don't know, Gellert. Some chick named Celia told the Times that Borders' son, a photographer, podcast host, and life coach, fuck's sakes, named Gary Dijon, in quotes, Bowden Jr. Why do they call him Dijon? Is he made of mustard?
He's spicy.
He's spicy. Is he a spicy meatball? Let's see here. Offered her a healing session. She said she was surprised and felt violated when she alleged... What?
A healing
session? Wait, let me finish. She said she was surprised and felt, quote, violated when, she alleged, he touched her genitalia, kissed her neck, brushed his erect but clothed penis against her body during the session. An attorney for Bowden, Alan Jackson, disputed Gellerhert's account, saying that Bowden was giving a healing massage that Gellert had requested. He showed the Times a text message exchange in which Gellert thanked Bowden afterward, calling the massage gentle and authentic and loving. My client vehemently denies that any inappropriate or non-consensual touching occurred at any time, Jackson said. I can hear the gears grinding in Blind Press's brain. Yeah, you should see on this side. I can hear her teeth from here. Whew. Encouraging victims to, quote, speak the truth is a key tenet of the Me Too movement. No, it's not. But the interaction between Gellert and Bowden illustrates the complexities that can arise with sexual misconduct claims. The situation also demonstrates how a person's loyalties can be divided, particularly when a loved one faces serious allegations.
Wait, could she have... However, maybe she possibly fucking understood finally that when it started happening to her son, she went, oh shit.
My son could never do... Uh-oh. That's kind of where it went, I think?
No, because this sounds like a bullshit claim.
Yeah.
So this president of the fucking Time's Up, because that's who this is the son of.
Yeah, it's the CEO of Time's Up.
She went, I guarantee you, she stepped down because she probably went, holy fuck.
Her brain exploded. Seriously.
What have I done?
She's supposed to push, she's been pushing listen and believe, and now she has to listen and believe. This is the problem with this bullshit. This is the issue. So it's...
This is exactly my point that I've asked people who are part of this movement over and over again. What do you do when somebody accuses someone
but listen
could
to this.
never fucking do anything like
Borders
that?
is, quote, role as the president of Time's Up was in conflict with being a mother who was taking an active step to defend her son, said one of the knowledgeable people.
Wow.
Who asked not to be identified. Lisa's decision to step down was the right one for her and for the organization. Yeah, because it goes against your fucking narrative of listen and believe.
That is the perfect... You know what they just said? You know what they just said?
What did they just say?
Our ideology is not compatible with being a mother.
Uh-huh.
She did the right thing.
Yep. Time's Up started with more than 300 Hollywood women, including Shonda Rhimes. Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
And why is she highlighted? That's the interesting part. Okay, so, she's the only black person out of the three named. That's why. Because the three names are Shonda Rhimes, Natalie Portman, and Reese Witherspoon. But Shonda Rhimes is the only one whose name is linked to an article. And what's the article? It's an entertainment article, and it's just her entertainment profile. Go fuck yourself, Facebook. So it links to her Facebook. Oh, God, I love that. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. It links to her Facebook, but not Natalie Portman's or Reese Witherspoon's. Methinks there be a little bit of racism bias over there at the LA Times. Sure is sounding like it. Who vowed to raise their voices on behalf of women who lack power?
Ghostbusters!
Over the last 14 months, the group has expanded its campaign for gender parity. Yes, parity would be perfect. And workplace safety across disciplines. What, your phone died?
No, my headset died.
Oh. Disciplines. Its legal defense fund has raised more than $22 million to help victims pursue their claims of harassment and abuse.
Christ!
Holy fuck. The world is... I hate this world. Oh, Apophis, please come and annihilate this planet so we can start over and land on the West Coast. Please. 2036 cannot get here fast enough.
Well, first 20... You always forget.
I don't care about the first circle around. I don't care.
Without the first circle around, we won't know if it's going to hit us the second time.
I have faith it will. That's why I'm not saying anything. I have faith it will hit that keyhole and go, 2036, y'all are fucked. I'm looking forward to it. We can no longer stand by and tolerate women's voices not being heard. Your voices are heard all the time. You don't shut the fuck up. We can't get you to shut up. That's the whole fucking point. Please, shut up. She took the group's reins in November, embarking on a public relations blitz to raise awareness about the mission of Time's Up and need for societal change. God, I hate that word. Then, late last week, came the accusations against her son. Last weekend, within 24 hours of learning about the allegations, the Time's Up board met with boarders and members debated whether the situation would undermine the mission of Time's Up. Holy fuck. One knowledgeable person said, boarders volunteered to step down and group members accepted her resignation. A second individual said, late Thursday, after the Times published its findings, Time's Up released a statement. On Friday, Lisa Borders informed members of Time's Up leadership that sexual assault allegations had been made against her son in a private forum. God, that's a long sentence. Within 24 hours, Lisa made the decision to resign as president and CEO of Time's Up, and we agreed that it was the right decision of all parties involved. All of our actions were fully guided by our support for survivors.
Fuck off.
I'm not reading any more of this. There's like another 10 paragraphs. It is so ironic to me that his mother was leading this organization that was supposed to be about protecting women and helping women find their voice. For the record, a previous of the story stated that interview with Oprah Winfrey, blah, 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 who cares? Yeah, that's just dumb. Mm-hmm. You guys are eating your own. Stop it. Okay, here, let's laugh. Florida cop disciplined after suspects caught on camera fondling each other on trip to jail. So they're in the back seat of the car.
Bering did a video on it?
Barron did a video on what? Natalie Portman complains about women. Oh, the Natalie Portman director role thing. Yeah. That was funny. A Florida police department has disciplined an officer for allowing 2 shoplifting suspects he was transporting to jail cuddle, kiss, and perform sexual acts on each other, according to a report. The Fort Pierce Police Department suspended Officer Doug McNeil for 20 days after reviewing body cam footage. I wonder if the body cam footage is somewhere around. Of the backseat hanky-panky. The department completed a thorough review of this incident, and the findings of the investigation sustained allegations against Officer McNeil and identified deficiencies in the performance of his duties.
That's an unfortunate wording.
Was that deficiencies of performance of his duties in the bedroom as well? Yeesh. Florida mayor shot at deputies serving... Oh, okay, that's gonna go... That's getting read next. I don't care. Florida mayor... The headline that I just caught... Florida mayor shot at deputies serving warrant for illegal medical practice.
Florida mayor?
Florida mayor shot at deputies serving warrant for illegal... Yeah, that's going up next. The station aired some of the cam footage showing suspects, a man and a woman, appearing to make out in the back seat of the patrol car to the sound of Barry White's Can't Get Enough of Your Love.
Okay, he totally set that up.
McNeil was sitting in the front seat writing a report, the station reported. The 5-year veteran denied the internal affairs investigators seeing any sexual activity. The report says the man, Zachary Malik, was not handcuffed. The woman was handcuffed in front. Oh, that's just wrong.
Dumbass cop.
What's this? Arizona police body cam. Oh, really? That's bad. That's horrible, Fox. Don't do that. Florida mayor shot at deputies serving warrant for illegal medical practice. What?
Dr. Mayor.
Okay. There's a video, but I don't want to play it because it's probably just the clip. But the mayor of a Florida town was arrested Thursday after he opened fire on deputies who were trying to serve a search warrant for allegedly operating an illegal medical practice at his home. God, I can't get through that sentence without laughing. Holy fuck.
Only in Florida.
Oh, and Montreal. Pasco County Sheriff Chris Nocco said SWAT officers showed up to the house of Port Richey Mayor Dale Glenn Massad. Too easy. On Thursday morning to serve... where's my bell? To serve a warrant related to allegations that he was still practicing medicine despite having his medical license revoked more than 27 years ago!
Holy fuck!
Woo. Oh, man. When SWAT tried to enter the home, bullets began raining down on the officers. Officers did not return fire. Eventually, Massad surrendered to police and was taken into custody. No one was injured. I gotta send this one to Donut.
Somebody thought he was
He's
Tony
lucky
Montana.
he's not dead, Nocco said during a press conference Thursday, according to Fox 13. Every day, those members put their lives on the line. They're lucky to go home. He said Massad has a history of drug use, violence, and threats and owns several guns, which is why deputies raided the 3,200 square foot waterfront home rather than make a routine arrest. The sheriff said there is a suspicion that the mayor may have been under the influence of drugs at the time of the shooting. You think?
Yeah, he probably pulled a Scarface.
He also... Hold on. He also said Massad yelled at officers that he was not going back to jail. When somebody says, "I'm not going back to jail," that either means it's going to be a shootout, they're either going to flee from us somehow, or possibly suicide by cop. He's the one who made the decision to shoot at us. He's the one who is going to jail. According to Fox 13, the 69-year-old Massad was previously arrested in August on domestic battery charge. Massad now faces charges for attempted murder and practicing medicine without a license.
Well done.
Port Richey is a town of 20... Who gives a shit? Massad was elected mayor in 2015 and served the city council from 2000 to 2008. This guy just... The guy's face. It's just...
The hell?
That's... The video started auto-playing because... Fox. Whew. That's... Yeah. That's impressive. That beats most Florida Man stories. Where are we here? Is Justin Trudeau set to be toppled? Yes. Crisis breaks out for Canadian Prime Minister. And this guy was a mayor. Yes, he was the mayor of the town that this happened in. The former mayor.
No, he was the current mayor. That's the way it sounded.
No, former.
Okay.
But it's just still. He was the mayor he was elected mayor in 2015. So maybe he was still the active mayor. Oh, maybe he was the active mayor, but 27 years of practicing medicine without a license on top of that? Yeesh.
Yeah, that's
I need to find that one. So, I need to send that one to Donut. He's got to read that because that's just too fucking funny. Oh, my chest hurts. I'm dying here. What story was that off of? That was off of... Damn it. Oh, well, I'll deal with it in a minute. Where was I?
Do you only want to do an hour tonight since you're...
An hour? What time is it?
It's almost 11.
We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stories to go through.
Okay.
Jesus, woman, dear.
Like, you were saying you're...
I'm exhausted, yes. Well, we can go for an hour and a half. Who knows? Alrighty then. I don't want to talk about Justin. Justin screwed up. He's going to get kicked out. That was too much. Now, this is actually quite interesting. So, Gizmodo put out an article on Wednesday. Google says unlisted built-in microphone on the Nest devices wasn't supposed to be secret. But they never told anybody about it. So the Nest, it's the Nest security, the home security systems. Because, you know, there's the Google Talks thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was... It's barely 2 months into 2019, but Nest has already had a bit of a year. After some hacking scares involving its line of home security cameras, Nest's latest headache involves its modular Nest security systems. More specifically, a microphone that customers weren't aware was included in the base device. And while Google admits it messed up, it's definitely not convincing users the company has their best interests at heart. It could be current mayor, but I closed the article. I'll look it up again. Google, which owns Nest, announced earlier this month it was adding Google Assistant support for the Nest Guard, one of 3 products that makes up its Nest security system. Overall, you'd think that that's a helpful feature. But Google's failure to disclose the Guard Hub has a built-in microphone detracts from any benefit and has led to plenty of criticism about the company's intent. Well, consider the fact that some of these people have actually owned them for like a year.
Yeah.
And they didn't know there was a microphone in there? Yeesh. When Nest Secure was announced back in 2017, the microphone was suspiciously absent from any tech specs for the product. And while you could technically issue voice commands and enable and disable the alarm, you could issue voice... Okay, if you could issue voice...
Then there's no story.
Then the microphone was known.
Yeah, there's no fucking story then.
If you could... Oh, it says if you could technically issue voice commands to enable and disable the alarm, required owners to have a separate Google Home device. Oh, okay. You had to have the Google Home, the separate pod.
The mini...
Yeah, the stupid Google Mini thing. The on-device microphone was never intended to be a secret and should have been listed in the tech specs. That was an error on our part. It's a pretty big fucking error.
Mm-hmm.
So have Nest Secure owners been unwittingly spied on all this time? Google says no. The microphone has never been on and is only activated when users specifically enable the option.
Bullshit.
This article contradicts itself a lot. As for why the microphone was included in the first place, Google said it's common for security systems to use microphones for features that rely on picking up different sounds. It also said the company included the mic on the device so that it can potentially offer additional features to our users in the future, such as the ability to detect broken glass. So the microphone would have to be on at a consistent basis then in order to detect broken glass.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you guys have some fucking evil wording. All of that makes sense, but it doesn't. But it's unsettling in the wake of Nest's recent privacy and security issues. A California family recently received false warnings through their Nest camera that North Korean missiles were about to strike.
The fuck?
Well, last year, a woman was told through her camera that a man was going to kidnap her baby. Okay, I gotta open that one. That one's got a link on it too. Oh, this is evil. See, I can stretch this out for 2 hours just by chasing links. Fuck. Google has since tried to urge Nest users to practice better security, including turning on 2FA and resetting potential compromised passwords.
Practice better security? That's why they bought the fucking system in the first place, you tards.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I'm never getting one of these fucking things. The fact that people have the Amazon stuff, like any of that shit there, like, I turn all my voice features off on all my devices. Anything that has, like, Cortana is fucking off. You have to go into the root menus to shut Cortana off, to uninstall the fucking thing. And then, every update, it reinstalls Cortana. It's fucking evil. I don't want Cortana. Oh. Plus, it doesn't help frazzled Nest users trust Google when it can't be trusted to fully disclose the tech in its products to begin with. That's because Google is run by the CIA, and we all know it. I'm in your baby's room. This is from... When did this article come out? This article was published December 21st, so it's not that old. I'm in your baby's room. Nest Cam hacks show risk of internet-connected devices. Oh, it was just someone hacking into it. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm going to kidnap your baby. I'm in your baby's room. That's... See, again, why do you have these things, people? Shit doesn't all... Not everything has to be connected to the fucking internet. Okay. Alright, anybody that likes classic rock in the audience today? Because you're about to become sad or angry. So, former John Mellancamp Keyboardist gets 10 years for watching child porn on the bus.
What?
Yep. I like John Mellancamp, too. Makes me sad. Helena, Montana. A man who previously was the first child pornography suspect named to the FBI's most wanted list has been sentenced to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to watching child porn on a bus traveling across Montana. U.S. District Court Judge Donald Moley also sentenced 67-year-old Eric Franklin Roser of Ellensburg, Washington, to a lifetime of supervised release on Friday. Prosecutors say Roser was arrested after another passenger confronted him for watching porn on his computer in July 2017. He had $20,000 taped to his legs and $5,000 in his bags. He told investigators he had emptied his bank account. Rosser,
who were you going to purchase?
Rosser is a former keyboardist for John Mellancamp. He made the FBI list in 2000 after jumping bail in an investigation into child pornography. He was rearrested in 2001 and released from prison in 2017.
So why is he getting supervised release?
He's not. The other guy was. He's going to jail for 10 years. The other guy that was next to him on the bus got the supervised release. Because he was just watching. He didn't possess it, I bet. Alright. This is why you don't hitchhike any longer in the world. Accepting ride from strangers ends violently for two Brampton men. There's no
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around?
Yeah. There's no such thing as a free lunch or a free ride. Turns out it wasn't a ride being offered by Good Samaritans trying to help two shivering young men get out of the cold in Brampton early Saturday. Peel Regional Police allege it was instead of an invitation to a kidnapping, robbery, and stabbing. The victims, 24 and 21, were at a bus stop at Boulevard Drive and Kennedy Road when police say the Brampton men were... When police say the Brampton men were, quote... What? Why is there a random quote in there? I'm not kidding. There's like literally a random quote. When two men and a woman pulled up in a Dodge Caravan. Don't get in the van. Yeah. The two men hopped into the minivan and ended up learning a hard lesson about the dangers of accepting rides from strangers. While in the vehicle, the victims were threatened with a knife, robbed of their personal property, and demanded to provide their bank card access PIN numbers. Police said in a statement early Saturday. As the victims scrambled to get out of the van, the older man was stabbed. But police say his injury was not life-threatening. Detectives from 22 Division were on the case immediately, and the hunt was on. 22 Division is actually pretty infamous. They're pretty good. The minivan, which was allegedly stolen, was found just before 6 a.m. near Goreway and Morningstar. The three suspects were arrested. Cops were not done yet. Investigation tracked down two more suspects. The trio faced an assortment of related charges. Now it's their turn to be confined as they await bail hearings. Oh, the sun. Nothing like liberals writing papers. Okay. What time is it? Woo! Okay.
I gotta see the candy first. I'm not.
Exactly. All right then. Homie's got you, man. Terrence Howard backs Jussie Smollett.
Oh.
Now, remind you, Terrence Howard was the original guy who played War Machine in the first Iron Man movie.
Uh-huh.
And then he went to work on Empire. He got the contract for Empire. Actor Terrence Howard, who plays the father of Jussie Smollett's character on Empire, has expressed support for his fellow cast member amid allegations that Smollett staged a racist anti-gay attack on himself.
No, it's not allegations
It's
anymore.
legit, dummy.
It's fucking...
Howard, who plays music mogul Lucius Leon on the Fox television series, took to Instagram and posted a video of Smollett holding a giggling baby boy with the message, "All your little homies got you. We love the hell out of you."
Mm-hmm.
The post on Saturday came a day after Empire producers announced that Smollett's character, Jamal Leon, would be removed from the final 2 episodes of the season, saying cast and crew were affected as they made the move to avoid further disruption on the set. The series, which is on mid-season break, returns March 13th with 9 episodes. 7 episodes were already completed before Smollett was charged last week with felony disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a police report. Yes, but he was charged. And he'll be convicted, and he'll go to jail. Police say Smollett, who is black and gay, claimed 2 masked men attacked him last month in downtown Chicago, hurling slurs and looping a rope around his neck. Investigators say he planned the hoax, yes, soliciting the help of a friend and the friend's brother, because he was unhappy with his salary and wanted to promote his career.
Mm-hmm.
Smollett denies the allegations. Some Empire cast members posted supportive messages on social media after Smollett claimed he was attacked. Fox also publicly supported Smollett after the initial claims. Actually, they did. Howard's post generated more than 385,000 views by midday Sunday and countless comments. Excuse me. Both critical and supportive. In response to one of the critics, Howard wrote, "Sorry you feel that way, but the only Jussie that I know, could never have even conceive of something so unconscious and ugly."
There's a check, motherfucker.
His innocence or judgment is not for any of us to decide.
Yes, it is.
That would be what it's called, a jury of your peers. So yes, it is for us to decide. Stay in your lane, and my lane is empathy and love and compassion for someone that I've called my son for 5 years. It's God's job to judge, and it's ours to love and hope, especially for those we claim to have loved. There's nothing more harmful than a fake friend. Real
it's
talk.
Gunfox. Hi, Gunfox.
Hey, Gunfox. This is hurting my brain. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. So stay in your lane. There are no judges, so you're not allowed. So I'm guessing that if he goes in front of a jury of his peers, Terrence Howard here is going to go, "I don't believe them. Michael didn't touch those boys.
They were all white." They hated him.
I have a personal belief that over the years I've developed a personal belief that Terrence Howard is actually quite a racist fuck. All right, you ready? We got 3 stories left. Florida woman arrested in $68,000 Hurricane Irma scam.
Jesus.
Who's that? I see a duck. I see God Fox. All right.
No, you saw Duck Dog.
Hold on.
Where's... Duck Dog said, "Hey, Duck." What?
I was trying not to yawn anymore. I can't stop yawning. A Florida woman has been arrested for alleged unlicensed practice of public adjusting... Okay, let's try this again. A Florida woman has been arrested for allegedly unlicensed practice of public adjusting and grand theft related to Hurricane Irma, according to a statement from the Florida Department of Financial Services.
Wow.
Whew. Mary Bruce is accused of attempting to steal more than $68,000 in fraudulent insurance claims. This is Bruce's second arrest for insurance fraud this year.
fucking Christ,
Officials said she bonded out of jail in January and was arrested again on separate charges. DFS investigators claim Bruce approached homeowners whose home sustained roof in it. God damn it! Sorry. Homeowners that she was an independent claims adjuster that could negotiate settlements with insurance companies. Bruce required the homeowners to pay $3,500 to sign a power of attorney. Bruce, however, is not a licensed attorney, public adjuster, nor is she a general contractor. Oy.
I'm sorry if anybody comes and says, "Hey, I want a power of attorney, and I also need $3,500 to do it." I go, "Get the fuck out of my house, and don't let the falling roof kill you on the way out, you fucking witch."
According to officials, Bruce then submitted fraudulent cost estimates for roofing work to the insurance company. In total, she submitted $68,000 in fraudulent insurance claims to the homeowner's insurance company. Bruce was arrested and booked in someplace in Florida and charged with rendering services as an unlicensed public adjuster, as well as grand theft. If convicted, she faces up to 10 years in jail. Her previous arrest was on charges of unlicensed public adjusting and the same thing, in Orange County. It never... Oh, and fraudulent lien. Fraudulent lien? Okay, rabbit hole time. It never ceases to amaze me the lengths these scam artists will go. No shit. CFO press release. Oh, this is a Florida financial... This is from the CFO's office. Cool. CFO Jimmy Petronis, Hurricane Irma insurance scammer, arrested for stealing $14,000. So she stole another... And then so on top of that, the previous one was she stole $14,000 from a different homeowner doing the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Piece of crap.
All right. So we got two left. We can do a Florida man. Yeah, let's do this and then... No, we'll do this first because this is actually kind of fun. I want to end that one after. How much would you pay to see a ratless version of The Departed? Now, I had to explain to you what... The storm. It's the storm. Yeah, okay, I see what happened. It's... The storm took us out. It's actually kind of interesting. Wait, nope, we're back. Wait, are we back? We're back, okay.
Yep.
Sorry, people, we got the windstorm here, too. We're dealing with like 80-mile-an-hour winds.
I just put it in chat, too.
Yeah. It's also a snowstorm on top of it, so we got 80-mile-an-hour winds plus nasty snow weather. But, yeah, sorry. Like, we're all having it. Like, it's interesting. I don't know how Satsu's and them stream went, and I dropped all my stuff way the fuck back here. Ow. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it's doing it for any other Canadians in the group.
It's doing it for a lot. Like, Satsu was having problems. Yeah. Like, it's going all over the place. The storm is affecting all of us all the way, anywhere, anyone that's around the lakes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're back now, so sorry about that, folks. So, yeah, so there's a scene in The Departed. It's at the end. It's after the whole thing where a rat runs across the balcony railing. And it's a symbol. It's just symbolism. Because, spoiler alert, The Departed is about rats hunting rats. You know, you're a snitch trying to catch a snitch, so you have to be a snitch, so it's all about that. Well, some schmuck is not happy with that. So, Martin Scorsese's The Departed may have won 4 Oscars and grossed more than $290 million at the box office, but alas, it contains a fatal flaw. After an entire movie about mobsters trying to uncover a, quote, rat in the midst, a literal rat scampers across the frame, its lack of subtlety ruining the last scene and arguably the rest of the movie and the practice of filmmaking as a whole, before we shut the entire industry down for good. However, a new Kickstarter campaign has an elegant solution. Just get rid of it. And, oh, by the way, people, this is from Slate. So, yeah. Oh, and Johnny Blaze, I do recall the Santa Ana winds of California. So it's kind of like that, only not, you know, a hairdryer.
It's like that, but fucking freezing!
It's like the Santa Anas, but colder. And not pushing fires. Oh, this guy. So this is Slate, obviously. So it's our wonderful... Wasn't Slate Splinter at one point or something like that?
I don't remember.
It's a stupid feminist magazine of stupid people, and it angers me greatly. In the tradition of Steven Spielberg, yada yada. Oh, man. That's where Sachs campaign backers come in, because he says he needs $4,000 to get the job done, to have it digitally removed. Because,
you need $4,000 to take a rat?
Because all they have... It's to cut off the frame, but the whole point of the rat is it's a symbol.
You don't fuck with Scorsese's symbolism.
No, that's the whole point.
That's the whole point of Scorsese. He's a symbolism guy.
Yes. Sachs' proposal comes with an excruciating breakdown of how he'd use the money, with steps including buying a Blu-ray version of The Departed, buying a Blu-ray player to watch The Departed, and paying digital effects artist Ed Munday to do an actual extermination. Sachs notes that is this written by a dude? Okay, this is written by a chick. But is this about a dude? Because, seriously... What?
So, he's planning on buying one Blu-ray copy.
Yeah, okay, so the breakdown goes as follows, okay? He's going to buy a Blu-ray player to watch The Departed, paying the digital effects artist, so he's going to pay Ed Munday, who won't do it for $4,000, to do the actual extermination. Sachs notes that he settled on paying Munday $600 because if you pay someone, or $5.99, because if you pay someone $600 or more, the IRS requires you to send them a 1099 MISC form. No, it doesn't. And that's too much work for me. And he also says he plans to hire an intern to burn copies of the newly edited masterpiece and promise to pay them fairly. You're going to break copyright?
You can't fucking do that, you moron!
Yeah, the guy, it's called Erase the Rat in The Departed is this guy's Twitter handle. And I went through it. I can't figure out if this guy's a troll or not.
I don't care. You cannot do that.
But yeah, it's...
And you cannot and you cannot take people's money to do that. That's...
What do you do, the potential backer? What do you, the potential backer, get out of pledging to assist Sachs? ? That depends on how much you're willing to cough up. Donate $1 or more, and Sachs will thank you in his heart. For $20, he'll send you a before and after screenshot of one frame of the rat's removal so that you can imagine what the rest of the shot looks like. For $70, he promises to buy a legal Blu-ray copy of The Departed and replace the disc with a ratless version for you. Whoa. That's not legal, dum-dum.
Whoa.
If Sachs does get a cease and desist from the Warner Brothers, he can always try avenging some other filmmaking crimes like cinematic Batman. May I suggest cutting the overwrought alternate ending of Pride and Prejudice released for American audiences? Now that's a job, the hero we need. Fuck, I hate Slate.
No shit. But seriously, dude, you...
Hi, Gunfox. Did we disappear again?
Stupid can you possibly be?
I wouldn't be surprised if we disappeared again. Alright, last story before the internet actually shits on us, shits the bed.
Hold on.
What?
No, we're good.
Okay, I have the live stream up on your laptop next to my head. But it's just, I'm also watching my phone. I'm trying to pay attention to 500 different things. Well, trying not to throw things at the same time. Alright, so the last story we have today is another Florida man. Why? Because I like Florida man stories. They're fun. Florida man allegedly slaps woman with a bowl of chili.
Okay, what is with people in Florida? And, okay, first there was a guy who hit the same chick 2 different times with fucking Taco Bell. Now, we've got people hitting other people with chili. What the fuck is wrong with you people in Florida and wasting food?
You gotta ask Failure. You have to ask Failure that.
I can't ask Failure that. He doesn't waste food.
That's not a fat joke.
I love the guy, but, I mean...
That's a fat joke. You made a fat joke. A man has been arrested for allegedly slapping a woman with a bowl of chili. as well as hitting her and pulling her hair.
How do you slap someone with a round object?
According to the arrest report issued by Escambia, of course, Escambia, I'm shocked.
Isn't that the same place
yes,
the Taco Bell asshole
it's the exact
was from?
same county as the Taco Bell incident. It's the same county.
Okay, is there something in the water?
It is. Yes, there is.
Turning the Escambians gay?
Yes. Thank you, Pensacola.
Oh.
What? Uh-oh.
Computer, stay alive.
Uh-oh. I hear Streamlabs.
I'm finally home and able to relax, and I miss this stream.
Sorry, Gunfox. It happens, buddy. Thanks for the donation.
Yeah.
This is why you gotta do what I do and stream the shit while you're driving. It makes it easier. I'd rather have Canada than Florida. No shit. Oh, man, I'm dying. According to the arrest report issued on October 26th, the victim told police she was in a parked car with her boyfriend when 33-year-old Gerald Jenkins approached them. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, man. Okay, so she doesn't even know the dude? Just a random? Just a random dude.
Oh
Jenkins then asked the victim who was in the car with her, according to reports. The victim stated when she said it was her boyfriend, Jenkins slapped her with a bowl of chili. I want to see a video of this shit.
Why am I picturing the fucking Dave Chappelle skit?
That's exactly all I can
what
see.
What the 5 fingers? Say to the face.
The victim stated Jenkins then pulled her out of the car by her hair and began to hit her in the face and body.
What?
The report revealed.
This is not supposed to be funny.
The victim's boyfriend, according to the report, got out of the car and attempted to separate them. Hey, y'all shouldn't be doing that. Get off my girlfriend. That's all I can see. Oh. And that's when Jenkins ran inside the victim. Holy fuck, this can't be real. Are you ready? Where was I? The victim's boyfriend got out of the car. That's when Jenkins ran inside the victim's house and came back with a large kitchen knife. Oh my God.
What is wrong with Florida? Seriously?
The report says Jenkins swung the knife at the victim and her boyfriend, and it was a witness who came and broke up the fight. The report also says the victim and her boyfriend got into her car and left the area. What happened to the house?
Yeah.
Did you lock the door?
Oh, shit.
Jenkins was arrested on Thursday and charged with battery, aggravated assault, and larceny. What happened to the house?
Why would you just drive away from your house like that? Like, just...
Seriously, what happened to the house?
Like, some rando just goes and steals a knife from your house, and your first instinct is to just casually drive away?
What the
fuck? What?
This hurts. This fucking hurts my head. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Did I read that wrong? And that's when Jenkins ran inside the victim's house and came back out with a large kitchen knife. So does he know them? Like, what the fuck?
Gun Fox says that's Florida.
Okay,
that's
there's a report issued. I gotta see if there's actually... just... Oh, of course, Facebook.
Why do people report things on Facebook before?
I don't know, and the problem is, I don't know if I'm logged into this shithole program or not. Nope, good, because I haven't used Facebook in like a year. It just says log in. Okay. Let's see what this melanated individual right here. Holy fuck. Oh man, I gotta send this to AP. On February 24th, around 2:30 a.m., the Escambia Sheriff's Office was called to Lincoln Drive for shots fired. What the fuck? That's not the dude. Oh, Boo Earns. They didn't link it direct. No, that's not fair. That melanated individual shot someone. Oh well. away, Facebook. I don't like you. So they issued the report. Okay, so, girl accused of killing mom tried to run her over a week before. What is up with this shit? What is... Oh my god, this hurts. Okay. Well, that's,
I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but it just... when... That's all you can really do when you hear about something like that. It's just...
That's... quite the weird thing. Let's watch this again, though. I'm putting the video back up again. The forklift incident. But yeah, so let's end that one on a fun note. But yeah,
I cried.
I'm still teared up for that because I'm sitting there going, this can't get... No, okay, so you're in the dude's house now?
And then they just drove away.
What happened? Did you lock it? Like, what? I want more. It's like this. I want more. I want more info about this, too. I really do. Give it 5 years, it will be blue due to all the Spanish inflow. Oh. That hurts my fucking head. Oh, man. Oh, that was fun. So, we're going to kill this now, because I'm probably going to go raid minions, I think, because I'm having fun just jumping on different chats. And I'm probably going to go to sleep, actually. I am exhausted. My nap time did not work. Still a better story than Smollett. Exactly. Terrence Howard fucking in love with Smollett. You didn't do anything wrong, my son. You didn't rape those poor women. They raped you. Oh. But yeah. Oh, man, this is just too fun.
Yeah, Pinkala's probably going to go to sleep, and I want to play Mortal Kombat.
Of course you want to play it, because I'm not allowed to play Warframe.
Oh, you play Warframe way more than I play Mortal Kombat, so don't even start.
I play Warframe all alone, because nobody wants to play with me.
People play Warframe with Pinkala. It's a free game.
I was actually trying to get Satsu to come play, but I don't know if he's playing Warframe on PC or on PS4.
If only you could ask him.
That's true. I should ask him, but yeah.
But that would make sense.
Oh man! But everybody, thank you so much for coming out. It's 11:30. I'm tired. I can't talk anymore. I need to get some sleep. It is a nasty storm out there today, so tune in tomorrow for Blind's coffee stream at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yes, and there may be an Alex in the background if the weather keeps it up.
Yeah, the school boards are talking about there being a day off because of how nasty it is. Yeah, you see, I don't know. That guy just went to hell. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to let everybody go. And everybody, you guys all have a great night, a great week. Enjoy tomorrow. Gunfox, thank you for the donation. I have been up since 4 a.m. Eastern. Well, then you should go to sleep soon.
Yes, you should.
Because you have to work tomorrow or Tuesday. One of the two. But everybody have a great night.
Yes.
Be safe.
Thank you for coming out, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, guys.
Oh, one more thing. If it's 80 mile an hour winds outside, don't put your fucking trash out.
No.
Have a good night.